The U.S. reportedly is exploring at least restricting Ant Group Tencent payment systems. And so we want to go to Nick Wadhams, our person who really covers national security for us in Washington. As we know, Tencent Ant is a huge operation in China. Not clear how much it is used really in the United States, but this is apparently, perhaps, if it pans out to be the case, an extension of the Trump administration's general efforts to try to make sure that the Chinese technology is not jeopardizing national security. And now we will go to Nick Wadhams, our colleague who covers national security for us in Washington. So explain this to us as best you can, Nick. I just saw the headline cross.
So what we know is the administration is looking at ways to restrict Alipay and Tenpay, so Ant Group's financial payment system, the digital payment system, as well as Tencent Holdings digital payment system. And this is really born of a belief that they're afraid these apps, these platforms could be used to soak up user data, banking details, and things like that. So even though Alipay, for example, is not widely used in the United States, there's a fear that as these digital payment systems spread, that China's Communist Party could gain more access to that data. So they want to fire a shot across the bow now. There's also the issue of Ant is going to have a mega IPO in Hong Kong and Shanghai in a couple weeks, and they really want to send a message that they're going to likely deter or seek to deter investors from that because they say sanctions or some other form of punishment is coming.
So, Nick, I want to be careful here, and you really correct me if I go too far. A report right now is that the U.S. is exploring this. Not that they're doing it, but they are exploring at least the possibility. It sounds a little bit like a chapter 2 in the TikTok book. Is that right?
That's a great way of putting it. Yes, this is exploratory right now, so it's not something that's going to happen imminently. There is not an order that has been drafted that is ready to go out the door. And indeed, that's one of the problems because there's a lot of concern. Look, they went after TikTok, they went after WeChat, and look what happened. Courts basically said, listen, this is invalid. You are guilty of executive overreach here, and we're going to impose an injunction on those orders. So the administration, there's a lot of talk. Okay, we want to go after these payment systems. We believe they are a threat, but how do we do it in a way that essentially doesn't blow up in our face and embarrass us the way that the WeChat and TikTok orders did? And that's where the discussions are focusing right now.